All right, so I think I'm gonna pretty much do what we've been going after is a lot of frequency and volume. So today we're gonna be working on upper body hypertrophy. I think that that's what you want to do, right, Dave? We want to get into that pretty much.
Yeah, it's something that always can always benefit by.
All right, so what I'll do is we're gonna write this on the board. Pretty much, I like to start with a compound exercise. So we are gonna do a bench press, just because I still want to make sure that I have mechanical efficiency with the lift, and then we'll go into all of our accessories, especially a lot of upper back, because I need to get my upper back a little bit stronger, a little bit bigger. So we are going to be doing some type of what I call, or what most people call, quote unquote, power building. So we're going to do a compound lift. We're going to keep it in the 5 to 6 rep range, so it is still in a hypertrophy range, but we're going to keep that RPE around like 9 to 10 on that 5 to 6. So it is high intensity from that rep range, and then from there we'll just bang out a lot of accessories: upper back, lats, shoulders. We'll do some triceps, maybe a little bit of buys, to smash it. So here we go. All right, so first off, we'll start with standard bench press. So we're gonna go flat bench press. You wanna go with the football bar, or we wanna just keep it? We'll just keep it barbell.
Keep it straight.
Yeah, because I still want to keep the technique there, right? So bench press. All right. And today we'll go ahead. I did 4 by 6 the other day, so let's go ahead. Let's chop it down. We'll go 4 by 5 with an RPE of 9 to 10.
Oh, you're gonna make me have to really work today.
Yeah. That's basically what we're trying to do, right? So with this, you're still getting maximal intensity with the RPE, but we're still getting a ton of volume here, so that's good too. Then we'll go ahead. Let's switch it up. Let's go with a Z press today. So Z press from the floor. We'll do that with the football bar. Right?
That's cool. Haven't done them for a while.
Yeah. And let's do a 3 by 6 with an RPE of 8. So we're leaving about 1 to 2 reps in the tank there. And we gotta hit the back, because I like to do like a 3 or at least a 2 to 1 ratio of back to chest, or from anterior to posterior. So posterior 2, interior 1, so 2 to 1 ratio. So what we'll do is let's just go with a standard, let's do T-bar row. T-bar row, right? With the landmine over there. And we'll go a little bit more volume there, 3 by 8. This will probably be an RPE of about 8 there. So we're leaving 2 in the tank, which is still pretty tough. Then we can let's do another row movement. What do you want to do? Let's do got a T-bar row. Let's go with the incline dumbbell row there.
So that'll be on the bench.
Yeah. So we'll go 3 by 10 there. We'll keep the RPs a little bit lower there with this RPE 7. So we got our 2, and then we'll go with let's go with a straight arm lat pull down. I haven't done those in a minute. So straight, like that STR 8. Fuck writing it all out. Straight arm lat pull down.
Yeah, that would be perfect, because talking about them the other day on deadlifts, I was thinking.
Yeah. That's so this is another reason why we do that, because one, it's going to help the deadlift to keep you tight, right, and keep the posture, and then also it helps with the bench, because it helps with keeping that scapula retracted. So that, and obviously pulling the bar into you, right? So if you have those tight lats, you're able to bounce off your lats a little bit better. So from a mechanical standpoint, that's perfect. But also, obviously, you want to have big lats. You know what I'm saying? So I like to utilize this, and this is an isolation movement, so we can go a little bit more reps here. And we'll keep the RPEs pretty low. We'll go 7, maybe even a 6. So it's not really going to be taxing. We're just trying to feel the muscle work, and we are isolating, so you're getting good intermuscular coordination. All right, so now we're getting into it. So we did 3 to 2 here. So let's do some triceps. So skull crushers usually kill my elbows. So I like to do tape presses. So I'll show you the tape press. It's with dumbbells. It's a good one. We'll go 3 by 12 there, and we'll superset that with cable tricep extensions. Nothing crazy there. 3 sets of 12. So that's a superset. And then we'll finish off with hammer curl.
That sounds good.
And we'll go 3 by 15 and call it a day. Let's do this.
Get it?
All right, so I just finished my control articulate rotations on my elbow and my shoulder. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get into my band pull aparts, just working the upper back, working the scapula, getting that nice and warmed up. If you want, you can check out that video that I just put up about bench press warm-ups, which is pretty much the whole bench press warm-up sequence that I do whenever I'm trying to, increase my overall force production when it comes down to pressing movement. So you can check that out. I'll put the link down below or right here, and we can make it happen. Don't worry about it, you can cut that off. Actually working through it. We always have this saying, we feel like our plates and our weights are a little bit heavier than everybody else's. I think mainly because it's got a shit ton of rust on them from when I used to be in the warehouse gym. I used to own, those of you who don't know, I used to own an 11,000 square foot warehouse facility, and I had the gym in there, and rusted as shit. There was no AC, and it was moist as fuck in there from everybody sweating. So I think maybe it added a couple pounds. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Every time we go to another gym though, we're always packing on the weights and thinking 225 feels like about, I don't know, 210, right, Dave?
Yeah, I don't know if it's mental or if it's actually true.
Still warming up. Yeah, I gotta put on the song now. Every time, when you gotta get like hyped up, I use this one song that always that gets me going, man. It's the Meek Mill song, Wins and Losses. Just riding. Let's go.
You have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You gotta touch. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You gotta be possessed with the dream. The dream. And you ever formed against the shell and prosper. You never even lost. As I walk through the valley with my land and flex, I know what this nigga in it that just happened to crack. I gave this hustle everything I got. Always kept it real from the very start. Niggas ain't fair. Damn, the game let me walk. Fuck that checker. Y'all niggas fuck that checker. 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 Ha! Yeah, back to the bitch we live in. I'm about to land in the city.
Good. Come on now. Good. Squeeze that bench. Let's go. Good. Tight grip. Get up. Up, 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 up.
Niggas going all out for something. Then my guy is low. Damn, they can waste up. This is the reality, though. Coming in 94. Me ain't nothing to me. I got to go. I ain't sleep. On that corner when
Shit. That's it done. On to the next.
Fucking fat bitches in my shirt. I made this. Find a side bitch. Cash out. The only way to get going when I cash out. What you doing? Get paid, young nigga. How you win my made, young nigga? Girls on the nigga. Bunch of foreign cousins in the door. That's a disrespectful my feel. When it's time for what's in the mess.
Okay, Z presses are tough on this old tall guy.
Yeah, man. So basically what this is it's a seated military press, but we change it up a bit, right? Because we're utilizing the football bar. So our hands are in a neutral position. You have to make sure you're getting good stability in your core. So your anterior core, your abdominals, your abdominal wall, your deep abdominal wall, your obliques, everything's firing up because you can't fall back, right? We're trying to make sure that we don't fall back. So you have to keep that tightness. And then obviously you're working the shoulders, the triceps, and the pressing movement. So here we go.
I see my brother with the paddock. Gucci rabbit door, return it with my day. All the same bread, my bleed, my gas.
So this eliminates that leg drive. It's a strict press all the way through. You're going straight up. There's no dip, there's no drive in your legs. And you don't have that advantage to actually lean back where a lot of guys do that shit. Whereas you have to stay upright. So you're directly upright, you're erect the whole way through. And you're just driving it up as hard as you can and as fast as you can because we want to recruit those motor units to help with hypertrophy, to help with, you know, the building of the muscle, but also to help with strength in general. So here we go. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Lean forward. Lock the lats down. Let's go. All right, so we're using the bench here for a chest supported, getting on an incline to get that range of motion, but also to change up the lever. And then also, since we did the bent over rolls, we're just giving our lower back a break with the incline dumbbell. So check it out. What you really want to do is you want to make sure that you're protracting all the way down, getting a full stretch, and then retracting using your lats to initiate the pull, not your biceps obviously, and then try to control the weight down. This is going to be a 10 rep on an RPE 7, so it's not heavy weights, it's not higher intensities. We're just trying to get the movement. We're trying to make sure that we're isolating the lats as much as we possibly can. Here we go. Come on. Protract, retract, squeeze. All right, so like I said, we're trying to isolate the lats now. So we're doing that straight arm lat pull down. All right, so this is good for benching. It's a corrective exercise for deadlifts. If you have that bar drift forward a lot of the times, this will definitely help. You want to make sure that you're actively pulling with your lats, keeping your arms straight, not pulling with your biceps, making sure that you're engaging the lats at the bottom and squeezing the bar into your thighs. Here we go. Come on this way. Alright, so like I said, we're going to talk about the tape press because regular skull crushers fuck my elbows up just from years of powerlifting. I am getting better. I'm working on my controlled articular rotations, making sure that I'm actually gaining a new range of motion. But for now, I'm not going to work through pain. So I'm going to do these tape presses made popular by, obviously, Dave Tate, who is Elite FTS owner and a Westside Barbell alum. Basically what this is going to do is going to hit the medial and it's going to hit the lateral side of the tricep, and on the lockout we're definitely hitting the long head and the lateral. So you're basically hitting the tricep on all three ranges here, and it's good for lockout of your bench too as well. Plus it doesn't bust up my elbow. So here we go.
I like this guy, Dave.
Come on. Let's go. Hit it up. Finish. was it. That was the bench portion of basically my off-season hypertrophy or muscle building, bodybuilding, power building workout that I'm doing. My training really is depicted upon my schedule. You know, I'm a coach, so a lot of the times I'm really selfless with my time. So I'm trying to make sure I develop this program so that I can increase my potential to get stronger when the time comes. Thinking about competing in February of next year, so got plenty of time to grow, to get bigger, to build that intra and intermuscular coordination, to build that cell wall, to make shit happen. As far as learning how to move weight more properly, it's going to be there all the time. We're going to always constantly progress with that. But that's it, man. Hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, hit the comment box below. And if you like any of these videos, make sure you let me know and hit the subscribe button for new content each and every week. Thanks again.